So let's talk about the seated hip abduction isometric exercise. So you're going to want to sit in a comfortable, sturdy chair, and I'm sitting towards the edge of the chair, and we're doing that because we want to engage our core muscles during this exercise. If we're sitting back like this, it may be comfortable, but you're not really engaging as much of your core as you want. So you're sitting towards the edge of the seat, and feet are going to be flat on the ground. I'm going to show you how to do this first using a belt because I feel like it'll feel better if you use a belt when you do this exercise. And then I'll show you an option without using a belt. So you'll grab a belt and you're just going to put it around both legs, and you're going to place it closer towards the knees, so the distal portion of the thighs. All right, and then you're going to sit up with great posture, brace the core a little bit, so we're tightening just as if someone was going to poke you in the stomach. You're just bracing, tightening a little bit. And then what you're going to do is you're going to try to move your knees out, but obviously the belt is going to stop that movement, and you're going to feel it in the hips. Okay, so we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. Ready? And I'm pushing my knees out. The belt is stopping the movement. I'm feeling it here in the hips, and I'm holding it for 10 seconds. You're going to want to push to an intensity of moderate intensity, I would say, if you can tolerate it. What we don't want to do is push so hard that it's increasing our pain, especially low back pain. And then after 10 seconds, you relax. So that's your seated hip abduction isometric exercise with a belt. Now, let's say you don't have a belt handy, you want to do this, maybe you're at work, you want to do this exercise, and you're not wearing a belt that day. That's okay, you can simply use your hands. So we're still sitting in the same position, feet on the ground, great posture, we're bracing our core, and we're going to put our hands on the sides of our knees, and it's the same thing. You're just going to move your knees out into your hands, but now your hands are blocking the movement, and you're pushing out for 10 seconds to an intensity that's moderate if you can tolerate it and it's not increasing your pain. And then after 10 seconds, relax. That's your seated hip abduction isometric exercise.